Welcome back to our channel, and we are still at Paris Blockchain Week 2025. The most interesting people that shape our space, that push crypto forward, those are the people that have sat in this chair all week. Founders, CTOs, CEOs, and today, I'm lucky. I get to sit with dude, Filip from MEMECON. So you know what you gotta do, you gotta share this video, you gotta like this video, watch this video, because I promise you it is going to be interesting. So let's begin. So let's start there. Introduce yourself.
Okay, so I'm Filip, also known as Dude, right? Yeah. You said that, right? Yeah. Well, of course. And I'm a part of MEMECON. So MEMECON is a meme conference. Yeah. We fly around the world and we connect kick-ass dudes with money. Yeah. So since it's cool.
That's awesome.
And since altcoins are, well, I'm sorry to say that, dead, and meme coins are the new altcoins, so it was just a natural thing to do a conference about that.
Yeah.
And we are the first and the biggest one so far. So yes, we flew to Lisbon, Singapore, and Thailand. In all of these places, it was bomb-ass cool there.
I know. Now, here's the thing. What is the core message that you're trying to bring? Because when I stand at your booth, I see, obviously, you're pushing the meme coins. Yeah. But what is the core message that you're trying to bring? Especially since everybody, as you can look at the other booths, they take this very seriously. For them, this is serious business. But for you, you were smiling, you were happy, and you were just enjoying yourself. So what's at the core of what it is you're trying to do at these events?
Well, I think that you're always smiling when you're making money. You know, the dopamine rush. Yeah.
Exactly.
But you should sort of a little bit cope as well and smile as well when it's dumping. You just keep the same vibe all the time. There's no crying in the casino.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point.
Yeah, exactly. So why would you, like, you know, there are newer refunds and that is like that. But generally speaking, we want to connect people together. We wanted to take the online communities off a line as well.
Okay.
I would say it's something similar like when I was a younger kid, I used to go to anime conventions. So there were these kids on chatting boards, image boards, and they would go to one convention and they would actually just bond together over one thing, over a fandom, and in this case it would be over a meme.
Okay.
Also, I want to say this, memes are generally, at least that's my opinion, memes are actually a language.
Okay.
And that's the coolest part about this and like flying all around the world is that memes are a language that has no barrier because of words. It only needs context, and context can be wordless.
Okay, then. So, if I understand you right, you're trying to bring people together.
Absolutely.
You're trying to make sure people understand that memes transcend the natural bonds.
Absolutely.
Very good. Now, how do you feel the fact that, for example, in the United States, you have a leader that has his own meme coin. His wife has a meme coin. And other people are following this trend. How does that affect what you do?
To be honest, I'm not a big fan of celebrity coins. I think it's quite predatory. If that's the word, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And they don't have a cult intrinsic value of it. It's just it would be a meat on a stick that says, buy it, you're gonna go up.
Yeah.
But it actually ends up with you being, you know, the exit liquidity.
Exactly.
Although I did make some money on that coin, but I'm far into the market already many years, so I know when to exit. Yeah. But some people were actually buying the dip with what? Yeah. At the end of the day.
Exactly. It just kept going down.
It kept going down. Not a big fan. It's not even the case of president. You know, I'm European, so I cannot, you know, have my opinion quite that much vocal about it. But no, celebrity coins, absolute ass. I don't think that you should use the platform as a celebrity and LARP as a KOL. It shouldn't be that.
We're on the same page.
Really?
Now, moving from that, when it comes to the actual MEMECON, what has been the biggest challenges you guys had to face when you were trying to create this brand?
Well, there aren't that many challenges aside from, well, you know, it's the money to fly around the world and like have it done. So it's mostly based on sponsorship. Since we are really honest and really cool people, we are not, you know, allowed, none of us said that we will not release a coin under the MEMECON brand. None of us, because it will be pointless. There were ideas about that, but it would just be stupid, because even if we held, right? Even if we held that coin and it would go up or go up, go up, we would not make money. But if we would sell, we would be the black sheep. At the same time, if we would still hold it, and somebody who sniped it at the beginning sold it and chart collapsed, then we would be bad at fault. So that's bad PR.
We'd be seen as traitors.
So probably that's by far, that's the only thing that we are sort of struggling. Things are changing, like events are happening, so it's not that bad, but it's still like a thing that should improve, I think.
Yeah. Very good. Now, what can we expect? What are you trying to do? Let's put it like this. Have you reached a level where you're like, hey, we're good. This is what we're going to keep doing for the next 10, 20 years? Or you're saying, no, I want to reach here. Where do you want to reach?
That's like talking with pipe dreams. I wish we could become as big as this is. That would be really cool. I think there is room to grow. Aside from memes, there are probably going to happen things in the space that are also as funny as it is.
Yeah.
And it could happen. I hope that it will go for 5 years plus. Definitely. I mean, meme coins were when I entered the space in 2021. I think that was the year. And it was before retail came in. And it did good back then. There were like people who are, okay, I think actually, like, we should not call people investors. You are actually a DJ gambler. And gamblers will always go to the casino either way, day or night. So
that's it.
And the fact that these gamblers form a community, and they formed a community beforehand, will keep on continuing. You gotta have friends that reassure you that you're actually good gambling your student loans or your family house.
Yeah.
So somebody's gonna assure you, buy the dip. It's fine. You're gonna buy something else at a loss.
Exactly. Now, you are here.
Yes.
You had one of the best booths. Everybody that came through. What was the feeling that you got from everybody that stood in front of you for the past 3 days?
I was quite shocked.
Yeah.
I was quite shocked. I thought that it would be, well, the last time I went to a conference was like, it was 6 years ago, and I worked at a company, even more 8 years ago. It was 8 years ago. And it was a company with printers, right?
Yeah.
Commercial big printers. And when I went to that conference, it was boring as shit. Nothing happened. And I was expecting a little bit some of that vibe here, but I was completely shocked because people came in. They were just asking stuff. They were actually curious about memes. I thought that we reached sort of a stage at which some people are already aware about memes. Apparently not. There are still people coming in, and they're still very interested about it. So that was really interesting. At the energy, I felt like it was similar with the time that back in the days, I went to, God damn it, I went to weddings, and I used to be an MC at weddings. And like, how are you? Everything's fine, good, cool. Yeah. And the same energy I was able to bring in at the booth. Somebody would say it's clowning. I would say it's like entertaining.
No, it's entertainment. You were entertaining.
Thank you.
It was absolutely amazing. So where you go next after this?
We're going to Lisbon, first of all, in June for NFC Summit.
Yeah.
Between the 4th and the 6th. Yes. And then we have a break or not. That depends if something will pop up. And there are plans, like right now it's only like big plans, but it's probably gonna happen. We're gonna go back to Singapore, which was one of the most kick-ass places I went to last year.
Token.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, I know. We're also planning.
Really?
And planning. Yeah. Of course it is. You know, at the end of the day, we have a responsibility to keep bringing forward the news and keep sitting down with people like you, dude.
Well, thank you very much.
Fact. And if I have to go to Singapore to sit down with you again, I'm going to have to go to Singapore. So, as promised, we talked to the most interesting people this week. Dude was one of the most interesting people we could have found at this conference. We were live from Paris Blockchain Week 2025. Share this video, like this video. Philip, thank you.
Thank you very much. You're an awesome guy, and you are awesome people watching this.
I like you. Ahmad, We will see you soon.